So if you are trying to develop soft skills inside of your organization, especially for managers, study after study is showing that if you want to grow organizationally, if you want to increase value, your profit share, the success and failure of organizations dependent on how effective their managers are, how equipped those managers are. And it is dependent on their human skills. Can they communicate? Are they able to collaborate? Can they develop others? Are they able to influence, peer, up, down? And all of that takes human skills. 70% of our learning is on the job, in the flow of our work. So when it comes to developing your human skills, your curiosity, your communication, things like active listening, practicing optimism and teamwork, supporting others, all of that needs to happen in the course of living and doing and being with others. And it's really hard to do if you are expected to take classroom experience and know it and not have exercised it in the rest of your life, and then have to apply that learning in the 8 hours that you spent in a classroom in relationship with these other people who very potentially did not go through that training, and they don't have a language or a concept to learn with you. We ask so much of managers. We want them to be able to understand everyone on their team, to adjust and communicate to them in that way. We want them to be developing others. Can you do that with one-on-ones? Are you having regular feedback? Are you customizing your feedback to your audience? Are you able to influence your peers? Are you influencing your direct reports? What about your leadership? Are you influencing up as well? But what tools have we given them to better do that? The ask on our managers has only increased over recent years. And Cloverleaf is one of the first tools that automates coaching, that equips leaders to be customizing and understanding the audience changes, how they can adjust, what they can do to quickly on a dashboard visually understand who needs what in a meeting. Do I go big ideas first, or do I go details and project plans first? And they are able to accommodate how they are communicating, what they are pitching. It is relieving the burden of managers. People are able to be more effective in each meeting and with each direct report because we are increasing the opportunity and the empowerment of using your soft skills every day. HR leaders have had to work in the past with adjusting and customizing one-size-fits-all training to meet the needs of their organization. And that customization is overwhelming and it's not sustainable for HR leaders. A lot of that training is built on where an employee is. They are new to the company. They are new to a role. Cloverleaf is the first tool that uses automated coaching to customize to who a person is, not where they are in their career alone. We are speaking to how they learn, how they are motivated, what specific development they want to be seeing. Do they want to increase in their communication? Do they want to be focusing on influencing up to their peers, to those that are reporting to them? And we are able to customize development along those goals, along who someone is and how they want to see growth. Automated coaching is allowing a tailored approach, tailored to the individual, who they are, not where they are, and not just what they are doing. Organizations that are leadership factories that pump out more CEOs than other organizations, they have training programs that are so challenging with expectations that are very high for managers. And the reason they do that is because managers are the key to organizational success. They are the implementers of culture. They stand for the values every one-on-one team meeting that they have. They are perpetuating a healthy culture or a toxic culture. And if they have a healthy culture, that is going to develop future leaders, and it is also critical for the long-term, decades-long success of the increasing shareholder value and increasing revenue and profits of an organization. It all comes back to the manager. The load is heavy, the expectation is high, and anything that our HR leaders can do to lighten that load, they want to, so that they are empowering managers to go empower their team. to be effective, to be unleashed in their work, and to be growing both personally and professionally. Organizations with toxic culture have diminishing returns on their value and on their shareholder. And they may have high profit or high revenue for a season, but if you are looking to have sustained growth, sustained leadership develop, you are wanting to grow talent inside of your organization, you have to have a healthy culture. Toxic cultures will lose their top talent. They cannot attract and keep top talent. And if you want to be developing a healthy culture, you need to be empowering your managers to be effective at empowering and developing others. Cloverleaf's automated coaching helps managers to do that individualized to each person on their team. And it also helps them to do it based on every meeting they're in. We give visualizations that they understand how they might have to pivot and flex to make the meeting work well for everyone involved, not just for themselves. It also equips them to be engaging in one-on-one conversations for more effective learning so that they are able to go far with their whole team, not just fast on their own.